80 bullets. So I could probably take out at least a bear and maybe a mountain lion if I need to. But yeah, that morning horde on top of like the dire wolf and all the other crap there, not really necessary. Realistically, that seemed like a little bit much. This looks like where you're supposed to sort of drive in, to be fair. Yeah, I've gone into that space before and it's absolute bullshit. It's great for like the vehicles and stuff. There is a wolf. Let's just bypass the wolf. I could probably go straight across here and bypass that wolf. It would be so great if I could find my way out of here and come across the trader on the way. That would be great. But I'm probably not going to find that. Now she's got an abrasion. She's got like a sprained arm. I'm guessing could be a sprained leg too. Depends. Oh, I guess it's just arm. Calm down, mate. Stay where you are. Her armor got fucked up. She's infected. She's pretty well infected too. If I could just try to get a couple of these stumps, because there's a few stumps out here in the snow. Come back here. I don't know if I can pick anything up. I do have pistol ammo though. It's not going to pull it all out of my inventory. I have a lot of meat. I don't really need steel tool parts, but just in case, I'm just going to scrap that. I'll probably end up just dropping the things for it. I know that they're expensive. They're great money and shit, but yeah, unless I can use it. And crafting is finished, that's fine. Get that shit out of my... Well, pick that up. Chuck that shit out of my inventory. It's great to sell, but at the rate that I'm going at, I'm not going to find a fucking trader. If I can find some honey and subdue like the infection on the way home. Because we've got honey at home. There we go. Okay, just drop that for a second. And eat that. Okay. That's going to help if I can get one more of those. I cannot imagine trying to eat a jar full of honey. And like the honeycomb and shit. Like occasionally we get honeycomb. That's not a trader, is it? I don't think so. Maybe? Hold on, let me go check. That might be a fake trader. That's... Yeah, no, that's a fake trader. I think. Yeah, no, fake trader. Okay. Damn. I thought for a second there. It's the front door on it that tells me it. But, yeah, anyway. Every so often we get a, what do you call it? Like a honeycomb. Like local honey and stuff. I normally try to get it as it's coming into spring and shit. That way, like, I don't deal with as much hay fever and crap. I do find it, like, helps with that. But, yeah. Obviously don't sit there and eat it all in one hit. But I do actively try to, like, eat it leading into, like, summer and stuff. Because at least if it's a local honey, it has, like... It's something to do with, like, it has, like, local pollens and shit in it. So my body has a chance to, like, build up some kind of tolerance or resistance and crap to it. Ah, this is that logging place. I don't think I've been through the lumber mill in a long time. Let's just mark you up as the... let's just go with the lumber mill. Because, yeah. Shut up, mate. I don't think I come through this building, not very often. I think it's got like a little bit of ammo, it's got a tiny bit of food. It obviously has like a fair amount of wood. But, yeah, I haven't been in there for a while. Oh, mate. There's like... I just feel like, I don't know, maybe I turned my headset down or something, but I feel like the game is a lot more peaceful. Maybe without the constant shit spawning on me. Hello, there is a bear right there. Mate, I could do with your fats and shit. Actually, you know what? I don't get too many bears around, like, my local space. You're only one of the little ones. Mind you, I do tend to find that there's usually a big bear nearby, which is interesting because I like to assume that it's like a mother bear, like baby bear situation, you know? What else are you dropping? There's bones. No, that's right, I'm dropping meat. Okay, I might just take the meat with me. I don't really feel like I need it, but can't hurt. Chuck all that in there. Chuck that in there. Okay. Just in case I happen to want it, and we can ride the bike. So that's going to get us home a little bit faster. I think we're about to go through is that a corn patch? There's actually quite a lot of cars here too, actually. Calm down, love. I just got to mark up here too. There's a few cars. I'll come back for these as well because they're not that far away. They are far away, but they're not that far away. They're like the next town over, kind of far away. So I don't really mind that. I like how there's a car literally driven into water. And I also love how 7 Days to Die has never once fixed up their water physics. Like there's water going upwards in the middle of that fucking thing. But there's also like to do with like the ground physics and stuff. Like the game's been out for fucking ages. And yet there's always some kind of, you know, topsy-turvy fucking earth or water source or something like that. And I just find it strange that there's so much that they've done with the game, but like that isn't a concern. I guess because like they did kind of like try to forcefully go away from the whole building direction. They don't really care for fixing it up. And maybe if they fix it up, it fucks with too much the whatever they've already got in place. Like maybe they have to change like a certain amount of blocks or something around the world map or something. I don't know. I don't know how it all works for them, but I see it and I'm like, you know when you're trying to make like, I don't know, a farm plot in your yard and you want to just bury a box so then you can like harvest stuff at ground level and stuff. You can't do that. Or you want to get a fence that's all the way up to the edge, like all the soils all the way up to the edge, stuff like that. You can't. It's a little bit frustrating. Anyway. We're almost home. I'm going to Wrecked first, with the view that I can at least sell off a couple of the items. Obviously, I didn't get a chance to grab my ship from the Blood Moon base, and I will probably... It is only morning. I'll tell you what, we'll probably go over here. We'll drop off some stuff. Then I'll sort myself out, make sure that we've got enough honey on me. And I might go for a trip up to Blood Moon base to grab the shit I want to sell. Because I don't want that to be choked up with like all kinds of crap, you know? And then I might head back out towards scrapping cars because I really did not get a chance to scrap much cars before nightfall. And the worst part is I don't think I have any more ammo. Like I might have a tiny bit, but I took most of my ammo to do Blood Moon. So what ammo I had on me after Blood Moon was what ammo I had left on me after Blood Moon. You're going to come over here and attack the gate while I'm inside, aren't you? Well, I have stuff in the car at the moment. I mean, in the bike. I'll tell you what, let me go inside and see if I can sell some shit. And then come back out and try to pick up my bike. I don't like leaving it. So, you may.
Watch your back. Take a look, but don't expect me to hold your hand.
I want you to buy this shit. I'm not going to make probably a baton. You can take that, you can take that. That should give me enough space to go pick up my shit. You can take the shoddy stuff too.
Oh,
so, let's go grab my bike. I don't know if there's more stuff in my bike that I want to sell. But I definitely, obviously, want to pick it up at least. So, yeah, give me all my inventory stuff. Pick that up. I want to sell off the testosterone. That's what I want to do. So, let us... get you.
You hungry or something?
There we go. Alright. So I don't think I have anything else on me that I need to sell or want to sell because unfortunately I had to like scrap or drop a lot of stuff. What else you got? You have got tarps and shit, but I haven't been home to collect my water. You do have Tech Planet, which I do need. Let me grab that. Hunter's Journal, Shotgun Weekly, Rifle World, Scrapping. I could do some more scrapping stuff. Furious Fists, improve knuckle crafting skills, sharp sticks, improve the spears. Yeah, I'd like that. Alright, and what else have we got? I guess you do have ammo. I should have ammo being made at home, to be fair. I shouldn't have to worry about that, so...
Alright, now that we're done doing business, get out of...
My other thing too is all my other gear is at the other base, is at the Blood Moon base right now. which I don't really want to leave there. I do want to bring that back. Obviously, I'm still wearing all the scrapping gear, but I don't want to leave that over there, you know? I feel like it's been ages since I returned back to home, but I literally just left this spot at the beginning of the night. I guess that's why it feels like it's been ages. Hey, mate. I have to kill you before I go up. Ugh, and you know what else? Is, like, they did try to send a screamer at me, but it didn't work. So, I was going to say, I'm like, it's also been ages since I've had a fucking screamer situation. Alright, nearly there. I should have made this a lot lower down so that, like, I could come in from, like, a lower point or something, you know? Would have been great. So, I don't think you were making cement. This would definitely have run out of shit. I'll tell you what, smell some brass in there. I don't have any clay to go in, but smelt that. Can I get you to make bullet casings? Some. I don't have enough in there yet to really do much. But now there should be one of these benches has got ammo, I thought. Or maybe I collected it all before we went. There is a possibility that I did that. Whoa, shit. Alright, give it a hot second. Glad I have some space. I am sorry for everybody's ears. There was like no warning for that shit. I need to come back to that in a hot second. Holy shit. I knew that it like had that, but holy crap. Oh god, it's already fucking done it again. Wait, does it automatically do it when I quit out of it? No. Okay. Holy hell. Shit. Yeah, I'm so sorry for anybody's ears during that because I was also not expecting that to happen. Holy crap. Okay, we've got some gunpowder. You know. Obviously need to make some ammo with that. I don't have the casing yet, which is fine. We were working on that. I must have intended to leave the other impact driver over there. This is fine. I can get around with the proper impact driver that I want to use. I can leave my 6 thing here. Yeah, I'm definitely still infected. Let's get that sorted out. I assume 1 should be enough, but I'm not going to risk it. I'm just going to hit up the 2 because I don't plan to be around home, preferably. So, also I need some more food to actually take with me and stuff. Not quite that much. Yeah, probably about that much. And at some point I picked up a lot of coffee. So chuck all that back and I'm good with the amount of health that I've got for still running around. I don't mind that. So, let's see what else we can chuck away in here. I've still got ammo. I'm still cool with my ammo. I don't have the kind of, not for that section. So let's chuck all of this. I did think I was leaving the car parts in the other one. And I guess the wheels and shit were going in the other one too. So give me one of these stacks, at least. Now I do have lights in here. I don't have wheels in this one. I do have wheels and batteries and engines and shit in that one. Okay, and where did my ammo just go? I must have had a tiny stack. Alright, so I've got a tiny stack of stuff. The Blood Moon base, I will do a quick trip back to. I should be able to get out there and back through the night and get to a trader, I hope. I also need to repair some of my shit because holy hell. I'll leave what I've got on me. Got food, I can't repair my stuff. I can use a salve if I've got one. Slap that on. It's gonna solve her knee. We've eaten, we've hydrated. My gunpowder is still absolutely clocking out. And I'll have to make more brass. Or I'll have to scrap for some more brass. I'll go put that upstairs at the moment. And yeah. I want to try to get some more cars and shit scrapped. Preferably. But we're working on it. So let's make you making more of that as well. Okay. So off we go again. Now I don't know if I kind of want to go to, I guess I should just go to the Blood Moon base first. And then I can go to one of the traders. Put that down. I could go to one of the traders and then I can go to scrap cars. So let me head up there. I should be able to get up there and get to a trader before nightfall. I can always scrap some cars in that area. So we'll see how we go with this. Because there's quite a lot of cars out on like the back road where I'm not really going to drive around. I don't really like scrapping vehicles in like my local area for aesthetic purposes. The same with like scrapping down houses or digging holes and stuff like that. I prefer to go outside of my field of view or outside of my like specific town. Like even though these cars along here, perfectly sitting bait and stuff like that, but I like having the aesthetic of them being around. Because yeah, eventually I'll probably scrap them all and stuff, but like, you know, it would take a while into the apocalypse before a person would have those kind of skills. They don't naturally have them. Stuff. That's kind of how I sort of look at it. Like, obviously, it's all a bit of like BS. Like my character, oh shit, my character can get the skills pretty early. Come on, leave the rock alone. And my character can get the skills as soon as I can like get the skills essentially, and whatever. But I like keeping the shit around. If I go straight through here, shut up, mate. If I go straight through here, I may be able to save some energy, because I think what I normally keep doing is I kind of keep going through a more hilly area, and she doesn't have a lot of stamina. Not just yet. Oh man, I'll tell you what though, I'm surprised that she made it through that night, because like I really thought, especially once the army dude got up on the roof, I kind of thought there was another one behind him, and I thought that, oh, even if we set him on fire, even if we did manage to kill him, we were 100% going to probably die from that. But no, apparently just enough hits. Like I said, if I could have kept out my spear, I would have done more damage. Which, speaking of, I was supposed to make another spear before we headed off. But that's okay. I can always look at making another spear later on. I think I keep clicking on the wrong thing here. But it's fine. Shut up, mate. Well, if I can get out to it and I could grab my shit and I can scrap my way back. Like, I can't remember what else I've got to do, essentially. Because, like, the scrapping, I need bullets. I need bullets apparently way more urgently. Because all the bullets that I made, I used them up on Blood Moon. Like, I even stayed out of the wastelands this time. And I even had the turrets. Mind you, the turrets may have wasted some. They may not have had a perfectly aimed shot. I should have kind of like calibrated them to be only hitting things that were coming up dead in front of them, because they would have got like a pretty good shot for that. But I wanted to like give it the benefit of the doubt and see if it would do the shot. I also don't know if I've got to cross across that, but that's fine. We should be okay for getting up, and I think I've got it marked on, Blood Moon base. But I thought for a second that maybe it was marked on wrecked. Not really a super huge problem. Both of them are okay. I mean, if I puffed one, I'd find the other kind of thing. But if I could just get up onto this road, because we're a little bit past where we normally come in. We normally come in near the police station. We're past like Shotgun Messiah, all that sort of stuff. But, yeah, I'll see if I can get down and around this road and at least grab my shit. I think I can kind of get back out of here quickly. Mind you, if I'm scrapping vehicles on the way home, it won't be the quickest route, but it won't be the worst one. I also see there's a kennel in there, so I'm not thrilled to be going that close to a fence, but I don't normally go through this open field, and I just wanted to check it out, you know? Actually, I think I came through this open field last time, because, I don't normally get to come from this end, but we're basically here. I do think my turrets did not, oops. I don't think my turrets took any damage during that event, by the way. Give me my fucking bike. Okay, there should be a couple of zombies up in here. Should have respawned. No? Okay, well, I was kind of expecting that. That's okay. I don't really mind if they're not up here. Now you, what do I want? I want to take, I don't want to accidentally sell that. I could sell this. The coffee can come with me. Actually, fuck it, the one coffee can stay here. The odds of me needing a drink during Blood Moon and not having sufficient food and drink, that's fine. I will sell these ones though, because I shouldn't need those over here. I will need to take that back. I will take that back. All that stuff can stay. These can come with me. I'll put them into better order in like a hot second. The meds and the painkillers and stuff, they can stay. All this stuff can come over this side where I won't hopefully sell it. It'll hopefully keep my armor protected in there because I'll probably forget and I'll try to sell it or something stupid. Alright, my paint and all my other brushes and shit can stay here. I should have brought back my other impact driver and left it here. But when I grabbed the other one, I didn't realize that I was coming straight back here. Now, I will leave some of the wood because I need to remember to make spikes and shit and I haven't made them. So, I have a tiny bit of stuff to sell. So it wasn't much. I just had to bring back shit, which is great because I really thought that I had a lot more stuff to bring back. But yeah, if it's only a tiny bit, this won't take so long. I need to repair the shit out of this place. So I think I did like a lot of damage, but I think I also kept the zombies in like a heated area and caused them to explode more. But yeah, I'll go over to Rex. Rex should be like a straight-ish line from here. So we'll go and hit him up, sell those couple of items. That'll give me some more inventory space. Not a lot, but it'll give me some. And then I can look at scrapping a few cars and shit. Because it's still, well, it's mid-afternoon, but I do think I can get back to my base. At least running around like this to a degree. Alright. He's just like over past that bridge. I don't think he's got any cars or anything near him either. Just out of interest. Pick that up. Yeah, so there is a whole town between my town and this town. There were some cars on the back road there. And I'll have a look when I'm in Rex area. Because I marked up 2 places. There was a checkpoint. I think that was in the snow. So, I kind of just want to get across here. No, it's not too super deep. Alright. It would be kind of cool if the clothing had like a wetness effect. Like if you were to look at like the clothes and stuff like that, if it was supposed to look like darker and crinkled and shit like that, that'd be pretty cool. Obviously that would only really matter if you're playing like multiplayer and shit. But yeah. Alright. So, Rat. Got like just a couple of small items for you.
Unless you're paying.
I take my old shoes. And if you got books, I don't have a lot of coin towards it. There's wiring. Wiring would be useful. Obviously, I'd still rather get the what do you call it? The tech one. Tech Planet would be better. Medical journal, improves medical crafting skill. That wouldn't hurt either. At least in the long run. And improves sledgehammers and stuff. I don't need those right now. So that should sort me out with that. Okay. I also need to have a look at those skills too. But where are we? So I don't really see, like there's a few cars up and along that highway that takes me pretty high up and doesn't allow me to be near much. If I go straight down, there's a whole heap of cars through here. That would be okay. There's a heap of cars further down. I could hang out in the town for the night before making it back to my place. So let's do a beeline straight down. Where is that? That way. Let's do a beeline straight down towards the cars. I might grab my bicycle so that we can get a bit further at night. I didn't realize how far back this particular door was. I would have turned the opposite way. Alright. So, grab that. And off we go. I was going to say, I'm like, my bike looks like it's like smoldering for a second. And I had a look at its like damage and I'm like, yeah, it needs to be repaired. It's like 21%. I had noticed it the other day when I was driving around and it was like, I thought it was just dust because we were in the desert. But yeah, no, it's actually, it needs to be repaired and shit. But, it can wait for the moment. I have got repair kits to repair it. It's just, it's going to need like 4 or more for me to actually fix it up. Now there are a few cars down here. And I think this might be quite where I've actually marked up, which is fine. This is near the rest stop thing. I don't want to get the rest stop cars specifically, but oh wait, it's further down. Okay. I was going to say, I'm like, I don't want to do up the rest stop cars. I want to wait till we go further down. Calm down, love. Alright. So, it must just be over this hill. We'll find out in a second anyway. Hey, mate. Calm down. I do like that the scavenger kit actually looks like, you know, proper backpacks and stuff. Kind of like what you would expect a survivor to kind of be getting around with. Yeah, this is kind of like the first little section here has cars. I don't come down to the city very much, so I don't path through this section much either. Okay, first up, give me that. Second of all, can I repair you? I guess I gotta put you down and then repair you when you're down. Okay, that should be enough of a repair qualification to fix it a little bit. I don't want to loot the car that's got to be looted first. I just want to pull apart some stuff, get a radiator. Specifically, I'm looking for cars that are not going to give me engines, preferably less likely to give me a battery. Like these ones could give me a battery, could give me an engine, but they're very unlikely to, which is why I want them. The cars that are searchable, I like to leave those alone for as long as I can, because as far as I am concerned, they are just a loot box, right? They replenish after a while, you can go back and find them, and they may just have the thing that you need to stay alive in transit. Got this car, and you got one more further down. I've already got like 4 radiators, which is great. Oh, Jesus, love. Love how every so often she just absolutely fucking thumps it, like unnecessarily so. Okay, so now we're into rest area 7. Hey, do these actually have chronological numbers throughout the game? It'd be kind of cool if they do, because that'd be an easy way for people to be like, I'll meet you at rest stop number 7 or something like that, you know? Can you get out of the way, mate? I know there's a backpack there. I don't really have time for that. That one's an intact car, so was the other one I just passed. Keep going. Now, there are more cars. There's slightly more sort of fucked up. I don't really like cutting through here because you only get, I think there's boars, but there's also snakes and shit. Okay, no good looking cars. There should be a few in town, but I don't take too many out of here. This is the town off from it. I need to go, I guess I need to go back out that way. Not up, I need to go down that way. All right, yeah, no, I can take the cars out of this area to a degree. I just don't want to take them out of like the main run where I can. If there's quite a lot of them, or there's like a specifically good scrappable one, I wouldn't mind grabbing it. There was a good one back there. Stay where you are, love. This one's okay. There should be a few zombies up on top of this thing, to be fair. No? Okay. I actually didn't get a radiator then, which kind of sucked, but that's fine. Calm down. I still think that that blue house is that dodgy one. You know, the really, really, like, super, super deep place that's got, like, a shit ton of lore. Actually, I'd know if I walked over it. There's quite a lot of zombies here. Probably because I came back through here, like, not, like, 5 minutes ago. Where's my marker? That way. Alright, let's go back out. Well, there is this one. I don't know how close you are, mate. You're pretty close. Okay, let me keep going. Yeah, if I could just walk on the edge of this, because I shucked up on the roof of this the other day for the integration. What is it? It's not Fate's Motel. Is this part of Fate's Motel? Can't be. Huh, okay. That's a really big, like, square then. But yeah, I had a really nice fireplace on the top of it. I want to do something similar to with, like, my base and shit. Hey, mate. I don't really have time to be fighting you because it's going to get to nighttime real soon. There's a few zombies over here already. There's that lady walking up. These 3 cars look like they're all in good condition. There's another radiator. Out of the way, love. I don't want to loot these 2, 3 There's a couple further back I can loot. Well, scrap. Like I said, I could get more shit from the good cars and